Hi guys, in this one I am going to do something a little bit different. So I have been asking other people and having lots of debates on another app, and it's been really good actually. So we've had some real big debates, some arguments in the comments. This is what's going to happen in this one, but just remember that this is tongue-in-cheek, guys. And I am going to talk about those kinds of fish keepers that get on our nerves, that the ones that the other side of the Facebook warriors, where they're attacking those people, which I don't agree with, by the way. I don't agree with, but sometimes it's because of what people are doing. So we're going to talk about some of those subjects. So the first one we're going to talk about, guys, and I'm going to bring this one up first because I've done it. I've done it a million times over. I don't do it anymore, so I'm cleansed. And that is the person that says, I'm going to buy this 6-inch Oscar now, and I'm going to put it in my 180 litre tank. And then I'm going to upgrade when it gets big, with absolutely no intention of upgrading. Let me know, guys, are you one of those people? Those people are very rife in this hobby. And like I said to you, I have been that person. I've said it with so many fish. Only after 33 years of keeping fish did I probably think to myself, you're never going to do it. Don't be that person. You're never going to do it. So stop keeping fish that are going to get too big for the tanks you've got. I think probably, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first bit of the debate, are the reason we see big Oscars. I mean, I think Oscars are the absolute epitome of this example, right? So Oscars are 10 a penny. You can go into most fish shops and you can buy them. You can buy them at 3-inch little cute things, then they grow to 10-inch in like 2 weeks, right? They grow really quickly. So you see a lot of Oscars being brought back to shops. Probably not as much as they used to be, guys, but I think that comes down to the fact that we have more people keeping bigger tanks these days, or we have people keeping 12-inch Oscars in a 55-gallon. And yes, that does happen, because that was one of the debates that someone had with me, saying that an Oscar thrives in a 75-gallon tank. It does not thrive in a 75-gallon tank. Let's face it, a fully grown Oscar probably needs, at the very minimum, an 125-gallon. I would possibly say 150, 180-gallon for a fully grown Oscar. But yeah, guys, honestly, that is one of the most rife debates in this hobby, in my opinion. And like I said, I did it with Trigger. I bought Trigger and was like, well, you know, I'll eventually get him in a 6-foot, 7-foot, 8-foot, whatever tank. And then I got rid of him because he was too big for the tank that I could provide. And obviously circumstances do change in that situation. But don't be that person that says, I'm going to buy this Oscar because I'm going to upgrade, when you absolutely have no intention of upgrading. Probably upgrade first. Now there's an idea. Okay, the next one is, this one is something that I have seen since I was a kid, and that is keeping goldfish in tanks, right? Somebody said to me only 2-3 weeks ago, the goldfish will grow to the size of the tank. No, it won't. No, it won't. It won't grow to the size of the tank. It will get stunted in the size of that tank. But a goldfish can grow over 10 inches. When you think about that, think about a 10-inch fish, guys. Goldfish can grow over that size. They need to be in ponds. They need to be in ponds. I don't care. Listen, this one, I'm not willing to argue on. I'm not willing to argue on it. This one, goldfish should be in ponds. I know someone's going to come in the comments and say, no, they can be kept in a very big tank. Yeah, it needs to be a very, very big tank, because nobody has really one pet goldfish, do they? Now, when I was a kid, long time ago, we would go on the fair, play the dart game, and we would win a goldfish. Then we would buy a plastic bowl. My mum and dad did that probably 2 or 3 times. The fish probably died. I don't know. I can't remember. I was a kid. But that's what happens, isn't it? Do these guys, let me know in the comments, do they still do this in fairs? I've not been to a fair, like what they called, not a fun fair. You know, those fairs that people have on parks and stuff like that, and you win the goldfish. I've not been to one of them for absolutely ages, if I'm honest, since my kids were little. And I never got them a goldfish, I promise you. You take them home and you put them in. I mean, Do you remember the dome glass bowls? They were absolutely disgusting as well. They were so bad for your fish. But anyway, I'm digressing. The fact of the matter is, in my opinion, I think a goldfish needs to be in a pond or a very big tank. But I've had lots and lots of people reach out to me asking for advice, and people saying, well, my fish is 10 years old. My goldfish is 10 years old. It's only 4 inches. Well, there's a reason for that, because you've got it in a 2-foot tank. It's stunted. And believe me, that's not doing the fish any good, so it ain't doing well. That one, I'm not willing to move on, but give me your debates and let me know what you think. The next one is, actually, this is something that gets my goat, and not a lot of you will understand because you don't have YouTube. So I see a lot of people. Now, all right, let me start with myself, right? So I go doing fish shop tours, and I go doing whatever I like. I did the display tank in Urmston Aquatics. I will share things on all my apps, and every time I share anything, I will credit the person it belongs to. So if I'm in Urmston Aquatics doing a video, I am crediting Urmston Aquatics and I am crediting Manchester Fins, because Urmston Aquatics is the shop and Manchester Fins owns the shop. I've gone in there and done a video and they've been good enough to let me do it. So I'm going to credit the shit out of it, guys. So what I mean by that is, don't just put it as a little hashtag, a little @ sign in your comments. Say it. Say it out loud. Say whose fish shop or fish house you're filming, or whatever you're doing that involves anybody else. Even if you're sharing something that someone's give you something, give them credit. Just give them credit, guys. That winds me up. And one thing, guys, you cannot say about me, you cannot say this about me. I always give lots of credit where credit's due. I push that person as much as I can in front of you guys. You know that. So yeah, if you're a fish tuber or you're filming anybody's content, make sure you have the decency to shout them out. That's that one out of the way. That's just my little rant, guys. What's the next one? Oh yeah, the next one. I had to think then, guys. The next one is this, right? So this is stuff that bugs me in the fish hobby. This comes with me being 50 years old and being old school, but I don't like people who, how do I phrase this? Because I do it. So your local fish shops, guys, your local fish shops are really important. But lots of people are now going online. So whether that be Amazon or an online fish business. Now, I have nothing against online fish businesses. They do it well, but I just think that big part of this hobby is fish shops, isn't it? Fish shops are a big part of this hobby. And I have seen hell of a lot of fish shops close down because of online business. Now, I use fish shops probably 85% of the time. The other 15% is when I can't get to one and I need something. So if I need some medication or I need some food, I've run out or whatever, and I cannot get to the fish shop, I will use my Amazon Prime. I will use it because I have to. But 85% of the time, I will go into a fish shop and buy a product. The other thing, guys, as well, is if I order any fish online, I order from fish shops. So it may not be local to me. So for instance, the last time I ordered a fish online was Lee Valley Aquatics. He's down south, but he's still a local fish shop to somebody. I don't use the big company. I have used a big company that's in the UK in the past. I'm not going to say the name, but I use them in the past, and not very good experience for me with them. And I stopped using them because of stuff that I was being given by more localized fish shops who probably have to put a bit more effort in because they need to stay alive right now. So yeah, keep using your fish shops, guys. They are really important because when they're gone, they're gone. And I've seen quite a lot disappear from my local area. This is the last one, guys. This is another bone of contention. And in my opinion, probably the one that will get the most comments. Keeping Malawi cichlids with American cichlids. Again, just like the goldfish one, this is a no-no for me. I just don't agree with this. And I've had quite a few arguments, if I'm honest with you guys. Well, not arguments, heated debates, I'd say, with people who are telling me it's okay. I don't think it's okay because your Malawi cichlids have very different water parameter expectations than your Central American cichlids or your South American cichlids. Let's go South American cichlids, guys, because they live in a very, very soft water, whereas Malawi cichlids live in a very, very hard water. So in that combination there, you are affecting one of those fish. Believe me, I tried keeping some kinds of, so Central Americans are okay to keep in a bit of a softer water, but I've had Central Americans, let alone Malawi cichlids, that have struggled in softer water. Believe me, the Nanolutus was one that absolutely struggled, so I got rid of it and I didn't keep them again. But Malawi cichlids being kept with South American cichlids is a no. It's a no-no. Please don't come and tell me it's a yes, because it's not. That and the goldfish one, guys, I'm not willing to move on. So you can argue with me and I'll argue back and I'll debate the shit out of it, but I'm not willing to move on it because those two, for me, are the ones that just need to stop. And yeah, that's it. Another rant, another cleanse. I feel cleansed again, guys. I'm absolutely sat here in agony with my sciatica. I've got a trapped nerve right in the back. So I need to take it out on something, don't I? Anyway, guys, that is just a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun. I thought I'd do something a bit different. I want to start doing different stuff on the channel, guys. I want to just get in my camera and showing you the fish room. And I don't want to do fish shop tours anymore because there's so many people doing them. That they're all doing them. I mean, when I did my Urmson Aquatics video a couple of weeks ago, there was about 4 Urmson Aquatics shop tours. You've seen one, you've seen them all, haven't you? So I'm going to start doing something a bit different. Probably do the odd shop tour. And then next week I'll do a fish room tour. But yeah, well, give me some ideas, guys. Give me some ideas in the comments. What kind of things would you like to see me doing? And I'll do them. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know which ones you agree with, which ones you don't agree with. Just keep it nice and sensible in the comments, guys. Don't be attacking each other. Debate, because everybody's got an opinion and everyone's got an argument for something. So debate happily if you can do that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I just want to say a massive thank you. As always, I appreciate you all so much. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and I will see you on the next one.